looked at, oh, I should have my list in front of me. Who remembers what the topic of day 1 was? Oh, my Lord. This is what happens when you don't prepare. Day 1 was planet. Yes, we mapped out exactly what our themes were. On day 2, we designed it, and you came up with 7 templates inside of Canva based off the themes that you chose. And in day number 3, we batched it. So we used Canva and ChatGPT to come up with 12 weeks worth of descriptions and designs. Pretty exciting. All right, now today is day number 4, and we are going to now look at scheduling it. Now, if you are on the replay, that's okay. You can still go back and check everything out. All the replays will be up until Thursday next week. But as we wait for all of our live attendees to jump on into Zoom, we're going to do our theme song here inside of OmniSAM, and I'll be back here in 3.5 minutes.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares
welcome to Canva Made Easy. It's so awesome to see you all still here, my amazing 10% who are going to make it to the end. So we have had over 1,300 people sign up for this challenge, and I want you to be super, super proud of yourself for making it to day number 4. We have one day left, and also for those who have really committed to having this be the only learning and development that you do for this week, right? Because you can go and do anything you want next week, but this week, focusing on just this one thing has ensured that you're actually going to do the things, actually get the stuff done, right? All right, so before we kick off, again, thank you everyone for showing up live. These are all the good things that happen when you're here live. Also, the coaching that we did yesterday and all the extra stuff that we did inside of the Zoom room also was huge for everybody. I stayed here working alongside everybody in Zoom after we went dark. What time do we go dark? Just at like 11:30? I was still here at 2 p.m. working with everybody in Zoom, right? Who had a good time? Yeah? Let me know in the chat. Awesome. All right. Now, of course, don't forget all the prize draws that we have for you when you attend live. And I've lost my little window again to show you what they are. So these are the things you need to do. You can link to all of these on the dashboard. So every single day on canvamadeeasy.com/dashboard, it gets updated with so many things for you. Everything we talk and all the resources as well. Now, before we get into today's agenda, I would love to hear 3 people report on what's happened since yesterday, or what did you enjoy about yesterday? Who was here with me till 2 p.m? If I didn't have a meeting, I would have continued to stay with you. Raise your hand, come on up. Who would love to share a key takeaway with us or how things are going? Yes, Kathy, come on up.
Hi, I'm here in Canada, so I stayed until about 10 after 12 Canada time, and you were amazing. The step-by-step going through having to do putting our contents in the schedule for a week and then 2 weeks. It was wonderful, and thank you. You're awesome.
You are
Loved it.
Oh, thank you. You are all very, very welcome. I am so pleased that those who hung around, were able to, get so much done in that short amount of time, right? Kylie, hand up. Come on up, Kylie. What would you like to share that's happened since yesterday?
Well, I stayed on with you too, and it was amazing. I actually had 14 posts already, like 14 things already picked. So when we did that program, it gave me 168. So I've got 24 weeks worth of content. The that going dark session, oh my God, it's priceless. Guys, if you are like getting off and you're like, oh, I'm a little confused, I'm not quite sure, this is a bit overwhelming, stay for that time with Sally. She made everything incredibly easy and nobody was left behind. And I've never been in a free training that has given so much in abundance. Thank you so much, Sally. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. Look, it's because I love it, right? That's the reason. Selfishly, I really enjoy myself. And who else would like to come up and share? One more person. Come on up. Let's see. Who do we have? Shalika. I have to say I loved your live, Shalika. You made me smile.
Thank you. I actually stayed late too, and I was in the States, so I was here till about 10, almost 10:30 p.m. What I loved is, like you said, well, as Kylie said, you took your time, you worked with us, and even though I got the time limit on Mira, it still was great to see step by step how to do the bulk content in Canva. And Mira is amazing.
Thank you.
I love it. Love her.
She's so cool. Well, I'm having so much fun making these bots. I've got Candy the bot, I've got Mira the Bot, and yeah, there's a few more coming down the road. Like Candy helps all of my coaches when they don't know how to answer questions, right? So she
I love
is
that.
yeah. Anyway, thank you, and I loved your love. I'm like that
Thank
was
you.
totally me. I'm driving around trying to find the right lighting. And then just sit in the car. It's the best place to go live because you've got natural light, but you're in the shadow, like in the shade. That's like from a photography point of view, that is a great place to film. So yeah, that made me smile so much. Awesome. All right, guys, we've got another big one. Of course, we always do. When I run events, I don't hold anything back. I think you've all realized that now, right? I just don't. I try to get as much in as I can. I try not to overwhelm you, but sometimes I do because I have so much knowledge to share. And I try my very best to only teach you what you need to know and not everything I know from the last 15 to 25 years in this industry. So let's have a look now at day number 4's agenda. So what we're going to be covering today, and I've lost my little window again. Where did it go? There it is, hiding. All right, so what we're going to do is I want to talk to you about IPAs. Who knows what an IPA is? You always hear me say, make sure you get at least one IPA. I've already kind of given it away because I don't say IPA. Yes, income producing activity. All right, we're going to talk about income producing activities. Also, we're going to talk about the emotional cycle of being an entrepreneur, or whatever you want to call yourself, a business owner, right? There is a cycle we go through. The earlier we are in business, multiple times sometimes in a day, then we're going to look at the social media planner inside of OmniSAM, and we're going to do some click by click. You're going to love what we do today. So in preparation for that, just make sure you've got at least your first week's worth of graphics ready, and also Mira already knows your first week of content because we're going to be jumping back into her again today as well. All right. Now, of course, there'll be our home play and also our Live in 5 challenge. This is a great one. I've been loving it. Then hang around for laser coaching and, of course, our daily prize draw. All right. Let's talk about income producing activities. Now, there are lots of things that you can be doing in your business. And a lot of people spend a lot of time on the wrong activities. And so there are 3, let's try and do this here. There are 3 sort of major areas of our business that we need to be focusing on. Regardless, we all should be focusing in on the core of our business, which are IPAs, income producing activities. Now, outside of that is innovation, and don't worry if I spell things wrong because I just do that. I think it's a double N. Innovation, you should be spending about 10% of your time on innovation. So innovation is creating something new, writing your book, right? Making a course, creating new products. Okay, so that's innovation. The other part is education. And on education, you should be giving yourself about 20% of your time on education. And then IPAs, 70% of your time on IPAs. Now, who's really good at spending lots and lots of time on making new things, coming up with new course ideas, thinking about that book you want to write? And we do. How much of your time would you say you spend making new stuff? Come on, in the chat, let's be honest. From 100%, do you think you spend more than 70% of your time making new stuff? Let's not be shy. Yeah, 70%. Right, Shelley? Yeah, definitely more than 10. Karen reckons she's good. She's not making new stuff. Yes, says Judy. Meg says all the darn time. 40% from Popcorn Lady. We'd love to know who you are, Popcorn Lady. Kylie, 20%. Heidi, 80%. This is normal. Do you know why? Because innovation, it's fun, it's easy, and it's comfortable, right? Now, education, 20% of your time on education. So this is, buying new courses, doing courses, watching educational videos, reading books that are going to help you. How much of your time do you think you spend on education? Probably a lot. 70%, says Karen. How about everybody else? 100%, says Katrina. Yep, at least 20%, sometimes more. Tanya's like 90%, a lot. Yep, says Agata. All right, so do you know why you spend so much time on education? Because it's fun, it's easy, and it's comfortable. Now, who's heard that real stuff happens outside your comfort zone? Now, what are income-producing activities? Let me know in the chat, what do you think are things you can be doing that would be classified as income-producing activities? I'm going to give you a minute to get your little tippy-tap fingers out and come and type them. I'm going to add a list here. Yep, okay. Reach outs, yep. Follow-ups, that sort of falls under the follow-up one. Presentations, actually doing the presentations, not just making more and more presentations that you never use, because then that would just fall into innovation. Yeah, doing lives with a purpose, though. You've got to do your lives with a purpose. Yep, doing lives. Content creation, it's a little bit of innovation, and if you're making content, you've got to have a strategy. Making content for the sake of making content is not going to help you in regards to an income-producing activity if you don't have a strategy behind the content creation. Because otherwise, that's just the fun stuff. But what about after you've made the content? Are you calling people? Are you collecting emails? Are you doing sales calls? Are you going to events to collect email addresses and connections? Are you running ads? Are you measuring your metrics to make data-driven decisions? Yes. Marketing, huge. Marketing and, of course, sales, because that's where the money comes from. Okay. Social media marketing. Yeah, a pop-up event. Again, all of these things need to have a strategy to get you to a sale. All right. The biggest, scariest one that people don't like to do are phone calls. But you know what? Those things convert better than anything else out there. And you know why? Probably because it's the most uncomfortable thing out of everything that most people will do. Because they're scared of sales. They're scared to ask for the sale. Who feels that way? Like, I wish I could just help everyone and just give it all away. Yeah, you would just give it all away because then I can help more and more people. And if I ask for money, that's just being greedy, right? It's not really. Who would love to have a charity and be able to support lots of people and give and help many communities? Yeah, lots of you, right? So stop treating your business like a charity. Write it down. Stop treating your business like a charity. Make a shit ton of money in your business and start your own charity. Give to as many charities as you want, right? OmniSAM, once it's cash flow positive and it can pay all its staff and doesn't leave the founders, broke and looking for the next dollar, and she's laughing. We want to give the software to not-for-profits, but not until we're cash flow positive and our staff are paid well and we've hired additional staff to take and do the things that Jackie and I don't want to do. So always be thinking, is this activity an income-producing activity? If you're making content, great. You might be telling yourself it's income producing, but is it really? Are you making content because it's fun, or are you making content with a purpose? Yeah, we've got to be honest with ourselves, because nobody else can be, right? You are your own boss, and you want to get to the end of the day and go, oh, I would have totally hired me today, because you've got nobody else to report to but you. And if you don't show up, if you don't do the follow-up, if you don't do the cold outreach, if you don't go to those events with the purpose to talk to people, make friends and get email addresses, who's going to do it for you if you don't do it, especially when you're in startup? So moving forward, this is what I would really love you to do. If you've already got a product that is sellable, who already has something that they can sell? Let me know in the chat. I have something that I know I can sell. Yes, right? Lots of you. So do this. This one, no more making new stuff. Let's turn this into 80% for IPAs until you hit your income goals. Then you've hit your income goals, you're hiring people to do the stuff you don't want to do, and now you can spend so much more time focused on the product and creation. But until then, I've got a hard truth for you. If you aren't focused on trying to make sales, you're running a hobby. It's not a business. Simple. It's not a business if you are not looking at the numbers and thinking, how can I get the next sale? It's just a hobby. It's something you're doing on the side. Who is in a job and wants to leave their job? You know, in a 40-hour, in a week, even if you work full time, I've got another graphic. I'll post it in the group later for you. Even if you work 40 hours and you're driving and cleaning and washing and showering and sleeping, outside of all of that, you still have around 34 hours in a week to focus on building your dream business. You do. So there is no excuse. And this brings me into the next thing that is so important to learn. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to resonate with this. This is called the emotional cycle of an entrepreneur. So when you start a business, you are excited, right? You're so excited about all the possibilities of where your business is going to take you. The freedom it will bring, being able to help people do the doing, being able to help people shift out of bad mindset, being able to help people buy a house, being able to help people to train their dog. When everyone started their business and had that idea, did you all feel super excited? Yeah? Let me know in the chat. So excited to be able to share your gift with the world. But inevitably, as a business owner, something is going to go wrong. It just does. As business owners, we're in the business of problem solving, and stuff is always going to go wrong. Sorry, if you think that it's all going to be unicorns and rainbows, you're in for a rude awakening. So what happens is, as soon as something goes wrong, what happens? How do you feel? Right? We feel frustrated when something goes wrong. Who feels like that? Oh, yeah, overwhelmed, frustrated. It's not what it's supposed to be. I didn't think I wanted this. Now, what frustration breeds? Frustration will then turn into doubt. It's inevitable. And a lot of self-doubt when you get to this stage. It's like, oh, was I really supposed to be doing this? Can I even do this? It's too hard. I don't even know if I can do it. When am I going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Nah, I just don't know if I've got it in me. Who's been there? Self-doubt always comes after you get frustrated. Now, here's what happens in self-doubt. When you get to self-doubt, you now move into what's called creative avoidance. So in creative avoidance, what you do, ANCE, in creative avoidance, what you start to do is you make excuses for not doing the things you know you need to do. Like, oh, I should really call those 5 leads, but the laundry needs to be done. Or I really should call those 5 leads, but I've been trying to clean that pantry for the last 6 months. Or I've got people who are interested to learn more about it and I should really reach out to them, but the kids have got to get picked up from the school. So we make excuses and we find creative ways to avoid it. And you know what a big one is? Making new stuff. You go into innovation. Why? Because it's fun, it's easy, and it's comfortable. Or I've got to learn this new thing, or I've got to design this new logo, or I've got to build the new website. I'm finding all these creative things to avoid IPAs, right? Now, this is what I really want you to pay attention to now. There's 2 ways you can go get out of creative avoidance, right? Number 1 is you go and you start a new business. So who's like jumping from business to business or idea to idea or offer to offer? And shiny ball syndrome. Go and trying something new, building a new business, make that new course, design that new workbook. And what we do, and this is huge inside the network marketing. Who's in network marketing? And you just keep going from company to company to company to company, thinking that the next one's going to be a success. It has nothing to do with you, right? It must be the company. Everyone can be successful in any network marketing company if you do the work. Bottom line. But you got to love it and love the product. I did, and I did really well. Now, another way you could go, and this is where I want everyone to go, is realize that you are in, that's totally wrong. Let's try those words again. Realize you're in creative avoidance and find a way to recommit. Because if you start something new, what you're doing is you're seeking excitement. That's why you go off and start something new. But if you're now self-aware, right? I want you to forgive yourself for what you did before you knew it. Now you know this. When you find yourself in creative avoidance, and creative avoidance is also, we would go into, what's the word? It'll come back to me. But come into recommitment. Now, how do you get to recommitment? This takes discipline and self-awareness. Who feels like they're pretty self-aware, right? Yeah, I mean, everyone who usually follows us is heart-centered. They're very self-aware. They're always asking questions. Why? Why do I feel this way? How can I stop feeling this way? What can I do to improve? Right? We're self-aware of our own actions create the world we live in. So ways to get recommitted. This is what I love to do. Go into my testimonial folder and watch and read the testimonials of all the people I've helped. Sometimes recommitment will come because you just get a sale and you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm on the right track. I'm all excited again. And so sometimes you'll be lucky. But other times you have to be emotionally intelligent enough to find a way to recommit. And the biggest thing that's going to help you recommit is your why. Why are you doing this? What is connected to the heart of the business? Remember that. Remember why you started this in the first place. That why needs to be so big it's scary. That why should bring tears to your eyes. That why should give you goosebumps. It's the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning when you don't feel like it. When you know your why, it's easier to get recommitted and keep on trucking, keep on going, and get yourself back through self-awareness to excitement. Oh, here, excuses. That was the word I was looking for. I can't do it because. I can't do it because. You can. You just need to believe in yourself. And if there's things that you don't know yet, it doesn't mean that you will never know them. It just means not yet. Find someone who does. RIM, repetition, immersion, and modeling a proven practice. And to be successful, and why people will buy your programs, your courses, your service is because of ACE, accountability, community, and an enhanced opportunity. So let me know in the chat, where are you today? Ask yourself internally, where am I today? Am I excited, frustrated? Am I in self-doubt, creative avoidance, or recommitment? Let me know. All right, Shelley says she is excited. Lots of exciteds and committed, lots of excited. This is kind of the thing we do in here because we've been playing with pretty pictures and all the cool things as well. Pushing forward to recommitment. Good on you, Jewel. It's not easy. And you see, what will happen is the earlier you are in your business, the quicker you will go around in that cycle, sometimes multiple times in a day. But the longer you've been in business, you know, stuff goes wrong. I'm like, hello, problem. I'm excited to see you today. I expected you would come because you're here every day. There's always some problem to solve. Hi. If I get to 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's been an amazing day, I'm like, where's my problem? Oh, there you are. Hi, problem. I knew you were coming. Right? Because that is just the nature of the beast. This is the nature of owning a business. So by being self-aware, you will continue to stick with the one thing, the one offer. Don't give up on it because you think it's not working. Show me the numbers and I'll tell you if it's not working. Data-driven decisions. You can't wing it in business. You can wing it to 6 figures. You can. Some people can wing it to 1 million. Beyond that, you cannot wing it. You need to look at your business as a business and have processes and systems and automation and tracking numbers and having a marketing budget every month and an employee budget every month and, you know, all that boring stuff you thought that you wouldn't need to do, you do. You actually have to be an entire business in a box by yourself until you get help. The best employee I ever had was my software, right? My first ever employee, because I did it all myself, was my automation systems. So I want you to think about, this is really important. What would you do when you find yourself in creative avoidance? You know, you're frustrated, now you're doubting yourself and you're like, oh, here I am, 6 hours and I'm still trying to pick a picture. Right? And then you'd be, oh shit, 6 hours. I need to do what Sally said and set that time. I no more than 10 minutes on a design for a graphic. What are you going to do? Now, write them in the chat for me, but what are you going to do when you find yourself in that situation? What are you going to do? Yeah, Kylie says, revisit my why. How? How do you revisit your why? Be specific. How will you tap back into that feeling that the why goes? Just say I'm going to revisit, but how? Where are you going to go to induce that feeling to make you feel excited? Love it. Gratitude. Inside of our team, every morning, they have to do a morning check-in. And in their morning check-in, they have to give me what are their 3 top IPAs that they have to do for the day, right? What do they need help with today? And what they're grateful for today. For me, it was coffee because I was so tired this morning. That was in my morning report. And I think Ethel, she had like her daughter's doing really well in school. It doesn't always have to be about the business. Yesterday, it was about my team, like fixing stuff that I thought, oh, I'll have to go do that. And then somebody went and did it. I was like, yay. I'm so grateful. Yes, remembering progress over perfection. Like if you're here and you're like, oh my God, she sent out an email and it's got spelling mistakes and she did the presentation and day 2 had day 1 up in the banner and she didn't even have a title and she could have explained it better at the beginning. Sure, we can always do better. But what if I just kept waiting until everything was perfect? This training would never happen, right? We all do our best, and at the end of the day, we're here to help people, and we don't make mistakes because we want to, but I'm not going to stop because of my mistakes. Day 1 email went out and said, insert topic here in the subject line. I'm like, oh, well, fix that next time. Hello, problem. Yep, I'll go in. Next time we run a challenge, it'll be fine. Right? I have clients who go, oh, my God, the subject line was so wrong, and what do I do? I said, fix it next time. Sorry? Put it on a scale of importance between like losing your mum and the wrong subject line. Where does it sit? Right? I lost my mum last year. That really gave me perspective on life and the things that I was worried about. All right. Excellent. All right. So now we're good. I've got you all aligned for IPAs. You're headstrong. You're ready to be self-aware when you're moving out of and into creative avoidance. You're going to recommit. You've got your stuff ready to remember your why. Do you know going live and sharing your why is a great thing to do because you can go back and rewatch it every 12 months. If you do it on Facebook, it'll bring up a reminder and say this day a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago and 4 years ago. And it's got your why video on there. I've gone back and watched some of my old videos about a vision I had about having a team of experts running classes in an online school like 8 years ago when I was all by myself selling pretty nails with a network marketing company, right? Thinking, one day I'm going to have a team of people and, everyone comes in here to learn from me teaching, but wait until I have a whole team. And I shared that on a live and now look at me. This is what I have. Or when I said, I can't wait to be a millionaire. Now I'm like, what? It doesn't matter. Honestly, it's a number. It's the people that matter. It's who you help. All right. Yes, do the live. Seriously, do the live. Watch it. Get yourself to help you recommit. Another thing I'll tell you about going live, if you just go live and be authentically you, which is all you should ever be, right? You get more comfortable on a live being authentically you eventually. Like the way I am right now, I am like this around the dinner table. I drive people like sometimes, oh my God, she's talking too much. But when you watch it back, it can be actually therapeutic. You see, I'm totally off on a tangent here. Is that okay with you guys if I'm off on a tangent? Sorry. I was doing some therapy called TACT, right? And every Thursday I would come home after the TACT session and I would do a live and teach something I learned. And it's called Trauma Acceptance Commitment Therapy. And so I would teach something on Thoughtful Thursdays because that was my topic. Every Thursday I went live. And because I taught something I just learned that day, then I would go back and I would watch it and I'm like, oh, Sally, you should totally take your own advice. Oh God, she knows some stuff. I should listen to her. It's kind of like self-therapy. You're coaching yourself. Sometimes we say the things we want to be. And this is another thing when you're trying to choose your niche that I see a lot of people make mistakes. They try to attract the ideal client that is the ideal client they wish to be. Right? If you have not yet quit your job, don't try and tell people you'll help them quit their job if you're not yet there. right? But you can help them with the mindset to work for that 34 to 36 hours outside of the full-time job to quit the job for sure, right? But remember, you should be always helping people that are like you were, not today, maybe 5 minutes ago. All right, that was a total tangent and has nothing to do with Canva. And I'm looking at my time. So sorry. I hope that's okay. Sorry, not sorry, actually. All right, now we're going to head into the social planner. So I was thinking, just like yesterday, it might be good. We got no bombers, so that's going to be even better. How was that yesterday, right? In for some good times. Let's have a look. Somebody who has done their first week, right, is prepared and has OmniSAM. So you've got your first 7 images, and you've also been using Mirror, and you're ready to take it into OmniSAM and start scheduling. So if I can get a raise of hands, because I'm going to get you up and we're going to do it with your account together. Let's hope this doesn't bomb on a live, because it's normally something I would do in a GSD session that's not planned. When they're not planned, it doesn't matter. But on a live, we do try to keep things concise. Nobody wants me to help you schedule. Nobody. No one. Really. All of you in the room, over 50 of you right now. Really? Come on, don't be shy. You got an opportunity now. Well, it might be you, Kylie, by the looks of it. Yeah. You're in? All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Kylie. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to share your screen for me, and I'm going to bring up the screen. Let me see. I might actually have to slightly move the way the share screen is. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's change this to secondary window and size. All right, looks like I just need to change this. Actually, this one would be better. If I take it from here, copy, and I duplicate this scene. I go to that scene. And now we have the screen. Let's make me tiny. You don't need me. Stick me over there. Make your screen bigger so everybody can see. All right, so what I want you to do, Kylie, first is I want you to download, let's just do the first week. So the first 7 images. Now, what I'm about to share with you is batch scheduling inside of OmniSAM, but you can only batch schedule 90 posts at a time. I recommend for the 12 weeks, just to keep things simple, is just do a week at a time, because when we're batching also is, if you're batching to multiple platforms at the same time, each platform is also considered a post. Okay, so let me know when you've downloaded those first. Okay, so how to download the images? Go up to share, and then on the download button, click that.
Yep.
And then I want you, where it says all pages, just drop that down and just choose. So choose the first tick at the top. Yep. And then just choose the first 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then click done and download. Oh, hang on. Stop. Oops. Just close. It was set as an MP4. Just up in the little section, you can click the close. If you hover your mouse over, I need to get this screen over here so I can see it better. All right. So do that again. Click download. Yep. Let's just see where that thing's, just stay there for a second. Okay, click the download button. Yep. Now, up the top where it says file type, drop that down. Yes, and change it to a PNG. Yes, and then where it's got all pages 168, drop that down. Yeah, and then just check the first 7. Yes, and then click done. Now stop there. I want you to click on save download settings. And now click download. Great. All right. Now let's go back to the share button again. And click download. Yeah, click the download button. Now you'll see because you clicked save download settings, it's held pages 1 through 7 as well as the file type. That way, what you're doing is it's easy for you to remember what you downloaded last, right? So now drop that down again, drop the window down. Yeah, and then uncheck those 7 and check the next 7. This way, what you're doing is we're putting them into weekly folders. So now do the next 7 from Monday through to Sunday and do another download. Yes, excellent. And download. Yep. And now let's do it again. Might as well just keep on trucking. Let's do it. Let's do all 12 so you're ready. So you can see how fast this will actually be as well. And for those playing along at home, I hope you're trying to keep up with us and you're doing it. Let me know in the chat if that's what you're doing. Are you trying to keep up? Nice. So that's number 1 of 3. So we've just done weeks 1 and 2, and you're about to do week 3. Yeah, just click away. Just click up in that bar. Yep, excellent. So now uncheck 8 through 14 and check the next ones. We might just stick with the 3. That'll do. Let's just do 3. Nice. Now, there are many different ways I've thought about, because I'm the process girl, right? I'm always trying to think about how can we do this smarter? How can we do this faster? All right. But I found that this is one of many different ways. And if you're somebody who likes to, shorten processes, I know over time I will find an exact step-by-step process that is the fastest way. But for now, this is what I recommend. But of course, there'll be probably a faster way to do all of this once I do it more. This is more Joyce's department than mine. All right. So now I want you to do is I want you to go to where those 3 folders are, and for everybody, they will have come in as a zip file. So if you're on a PC, you'll need to right click, and I think it's called unzip or something like that. On Apple, you just double click on the folder and it automatically opens and creates another folder. So could you bring that over onto the share screen for me, please, Kylie? Extract, it's called. Thank you so much on Windows.
Yeah.
But Kylie, could you please bring over that window where the files are into your share screen, or re-share the screen so that we can see? Yep.
I'll
excellent.
reshare the screen.
Thank you.
So I've saved everything into a folder on my computer.
Excellent.
That is for the Canva challenge.
Yep.
So everything I do goes into this folder, including those zip files.
Beautiful. All right. So head into
So
that.
I'll just show you.
Yep. Head into that folder for me. I love it. So if you just want to sort them so we can look at the date order, because then we're going to rename them based on, no, they're numbered 1 and then.
Yep. Yeah, this one's the first one.
Yep. Okay.
That's the second because it's got a version 1, and that's the third. I did that one.
Yeah. So just open each of those folders. So it's extract that you click at the top, extract. So right click like you did, and you'll see the word extract. Yep, click on that. And did you get another pop-up?
Yes,
Yep.
it says files will be extracted to this folder.
Yep. And then just click extract.
Yep. Do I just say extract?
Yep, that's it. All it's doing is undoing the zip file. And there it is
Oh, yeah,
now,
there you
and
go.
it's undone. So in that one, is
Yep.
that week 2? Just put week 2 if that's week 2. Rename it, just so
Yep.
I love to. A little birdie dies if you do not rename all your folders and stay neat and organized, especially if you run an online business. So on that folder that you just extracted, that's open now, just right click on it and rename it, and let's call it week 2. Was it week 2 that you just opened?
Yep, that's week 2.
Yeah, so just rename that folder just so it's easy for us to find it later as well. Excellent. Now let's do week 1. Same thing, right click, extract all. If you're on a
hold on.
Mac, you just double click. And it'll make a second folder.
Something just, oops, my computer's having a cow.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, we're still here.
I'll
Can
screen
you hear me?
share. Yeah,
Excellent.
it just had a cow and it shut everything down.
Oh,
It's okay.
that's all right. We'll get you there.
Though.
Hello, problem.
Yeah, that's right. It shut down the whole screen that I was on. Hold on, I'll go back there.
All right.
There
That's
it is.
okay. How's everyone at home? Are you all playing along? Can I let me know in the chat who's playing along at home and keeping up with us?
Extract all. Extract.
Yeah.
Okay, call that week 1. That's that one. Rename. Can you guys see
No,
this, or
your
have I
share
got to
screen stopped. But
I got to screen share again?
Yes, please.
Okay. Just do that. All right. And I've got to find you now because my screen looks all weird. Hold on. What's going on? Okay. Let me just get, right, that's there. Share.
Awesome.
That one. Right.
Beautiful.
Now.
All righty.
Okay.
Great. And let's do the third one while you're there.
Okay. Up here. Rename. Done. Week 1, week 2, week 3.
Nice. Excellent. All right. So if you're playing at home, then you should at least have one folder down and ready. All right. Now, if you join us in a GSD day, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, we do this. And whoever was with us yesterday, you were there, right, Kylie? What is click by click like?
Sure was.
We did click by click yesterday.
Click by click was amazing because you slowed it all down and it was just made it really easy for me to pick up all of those little intricate steps. Yeah. And then I was able to continue doing it.
Awesome. All right. So now what I want you to do is let's go and share screen with Mira.
Share screen.
Yep. Let's go and share screen
yes.
for Mira.
All right. I got to open her up.
Yep.
Okay. GPT chat. Find Mira. There she is. Okay. Now, where is she on my screen? Oh, I need to shut some screens. Oh, my goodness. It's getting a bit confusing here. Okay. We'll try that again, eh?
Yeah, no, you're doing good. Like normally
Yes,
when I do
is.
this with somebody, I'm usually the one clicking just to make things easier. Do you have the one from yesterday that you were working on? Yep, that's the one we want to go in so we can continue in that. Awesome. All right, so in her message right now, what I would like you to type is this. So, can you make me a table with the following 3 columns? Now, go and just hit shift, hold shift down and hit return if you like to make it another line without hitting enter. And she doesn't care if you make spelling mistakes either, just saying. She's awesome like that.
All right, hold the
If you
okay,
hold
so where am I
shift and
going? Up to the
return,
top
you can
or?
enter. But anyway, scroll up to the top so we can see the top. And I want you to no, sorry. The top of a
Hold on,
table.
I'll go
There, stop.
the top of a
Yeah,
table.
I want you to copy one of the names of the columns at the top of the table. So scroll for me across to the right-hand side and copy the title. So you can scroll there. Do you have a mouse so that you can scroll?
Yep, I've got a mouse.
No, I want you to scroll to the right of the table. There's more table.
Yeah, I'll
You
go down
can't?
here first and do
Okay,
it
let
that
me
way.
see.
Yeah.
I'm on a Mac, so I can just use my mouse pad and it scrolls across easily for you.
Okay.
All right. Do you have the Excel spreadsheet that you were working on yesterday so that you can just copy the header from the Excel spreadsheet that we made yesterday?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, if you can open that up in this browser window. Was it in Excel? Google Sheets?
Yes, it was.
Excellent. So bring Google Sheets into this browsing window as another tab so you can swap between tabs and everybody can see.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, well just click, I'll tell you how to get there. Click the plus button to open a new tab. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, up the top near Google, there's, and your little face, up the top, there's 9 little dots. Click on the 9 dots. So down, down, down. No, that's left. Go down. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
that 9 dots. Click on the Sheets icon. Keep going down, down, down. Stop. Click on Sheets. Yep. And now click on, you'll see Recent. Click on the top one. That's your most recent. That's untitled. A little birdie died. You got to title things. All
Yes.
right. Okay, scroll to the left. Right. Or as my husband would say, Sally's left. Right. Keep going. Past hashtags. Keep going. Where is the column? It's not in there.
So it's got hashtags, then you've got this one.
Okay, I'm going to copy
can
the
make it
words
bigger.
which she will have made. Now, does anybody have a PC and can work out how to scroll across a table inside of ChatGPT? It's easy on a Mac. You just go like this, left and right, scrolls. Who's got a PC who knows how to scroll in a table?
You're
Anyway,
not very talkative today.
that's okay. Let's ask her. And everyone's
Well,
very quiet.
I know, that's what I was just saying.
Okay.
There's the titles.
This is what I want.
Hashtag suggested.
Yeah, this is what I want. There should be a inside of Mira. She would have given you a column that has these words on it. I've just put it in the chat inside of ChatGPT. Try this. Click your mouse.
Could you tell it?
Click your mouse inside of that
Yep.
cell on. Yeah.
Inside of this cell?
There should be something at the very bottom where she can click and drag to get across that table that's
Yeah.
been made at the very bottom.
Oh, yeah, there.
That gray bar right there.
Yeah.
You should
Okay.
be able to drag across to get to what
Yep.
Sally's trying to find.
What I would like you to
It's-
do, can you do this for me, please, Kylie? Down the bottom, ask Mira. Say, Mira, can you tell me what you recommend is the header for tables? And see if she gives it to you in there. Because it should be post at specific time is the one that I want. It's the last one. No, that's not what we want. Tell her, say, the original table that was created, what were the headers for that? I've actually just typed the words in the chat that you can copy and paste from, and you should have
sorry.
copied. No, that's okay. Here. So now she's telling us it's the last one. See that specific
yes.
one? Just the black line, please. Post through to the letter M. Keep going. No, to the M. Just the black, the bold. Not all of it, just the first line is probably another way to say it. Yep, click copy. All right, now I want you to type this. Please, Mira, create me a table with the following columns. Column 1, and then paste. And column 2, Facebook, Instagram description. Not Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, because they're the same length. Facebook, LinkedIn, description.
Oops, forgot what I'm writing.
Yeah. And then, yep. Instagram, Google, my business, description. Twitter, and then Twitter description. And then put, please start the, and then paste, post specific time and date. So just, yep, at, okay, so let's say so actually write this, on the first Monday of September 2024. At 9 a.m. Make the table for week 1. Okay, let's see if she does the right thing. Click. All right, now once this is all done, you're going to do what you did yesterday, and you're going to copy the table, and you're going to go to your Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. Except it starts on the 2nd here,
That's
but
because
I'm
that's
unsure
probably,
why it's
I bet
done
you
that.
Monday
2nd, 3rd, 4th.
falls on the 2nd of September in 2024.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm copying it, aren't I?
Yeah. The reason why I told her to start on a Monday, I didn't have to look up the date. She should already know. And our posts start on Monday. All right. So copy that table. Now go to your Google sheet that you were working on yesterday. And let's create a new tab down the bottom. Remember that little plus symbol down in the bottom? Click plus. I want you to name that week 1. And now hang on one moment. And on the end of that week 1, you can put FBLI, because that's for Facebook and LinkedIn. Yep. Okay. Now click paste up the top. Make sure you're in, you highlighted the first cell. Don't double click, just click once. Just click away. Just click away. I just want to make sure it's not double clicked. Yeah. Click in there. Yep, good. Now paste. Good. All right. So now we've got the first week. Now what I need you to do is I want you to, down the bottom on week 1, there's a little drop down arrow. Click that and click duplicate. And now change the name of that one. Leave it as week 1, but it's Instagram. Yeah, you could just do IG so that your words are short. And then get rid of copy of. Now, you can do this with more than 1 week, okay? You could do this for a month, right, if you wanted to, or 12 weeks at a time. The way you sort this doesn't matter. It's what you put in the sheets that matter. All right, and then finally, do the same thing again, and I want you to duplicate and call this one Twitter or X. You don't need to paste.
Oh,
You just
now.
go down to the arrow on the bottom of the tab,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
duplicate.
Duplicate.
And now this one is
And
week 1 and this one is Twitter or X. We're not doing TikTok because TikTok's videos and that's different. Okay. Nice. All right. Now I have got a sheet I'm going to share with you. Bear with me while I grab the link. I'll make a pretty link for everybody watching at home and I will put it on the dashboard. But for now, it's a very ugly link and I'm going to put it in the chat. So I want you to click on this link in the chat, please.
open it.
Yes, please.
Oh, it didn't open in the right window. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's all right. If you copy the URL from that window, open a new tab in the one that's in the share screen and paste the URL in there. Yep, click make a copy. All right. Now, what you see here is a template for importing your social media posts into OmniSAM. Okay? So you can batch, create, and schedule. So what I want you to do is I'll explain just the headers to begin with to you. So the first header, which is the date, right? The date one, that self-explanatory, right? It's the date. The next one is the content. So that content one, that's the words that is going into the post. Now, because Facebook has a different amount of words than, say, Twitter or Instagram, that's why I made you create 3 different sheets, okay? Because one sheet's going to be, that content's going to change. Now, the next column, this link, this is an image that if you share the post, that image automatically gets pulled in. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail with it because I don't use it, okay? We don't use it because what we use is this one. So you've got the image URL. I'm going to show you where to put the images in a moment, but you can have multiple images in here. So if you've made a carousel with multiple images, you put the link to the images and you put a comma in between each of the links inside that cell. Okay, so every image will be a different link. And again, I'm going to show you momentarily where to make those links. Now, if your post is a GIF, then, so the first one has to be a PNG. The second one is a GIF. Now, I use GIFs if I want to make fun animations. I'm working with an architect at the moment, and in the bottom of his email, he has pictures of different jobs he's done, and they just cycle through, right? So a GIF is like an image, but you can animate it. And then the last, and you can only put one GIF in. And then the video URL, again, it's a video. So it's an MP4, and you can only put one in that column. I cannot remember the number off the top of my head for this column. I'll look it up, but it's definitely more than one. All right, give me 1 second. I'll double check. Oh, it's not going to like me because I spelled it wrong. No. Try this. Okay, I just want to get at the exact number for you guys. So the exact number. 10. You can have up to 10 images or 10 URLs in that column. Okay, so you can see how easy it's going to be to, have all of your words and everything in here. All right, so what I want you to do now is let's delete everything under the header because you don't need my stuff, right? So they're just examples. But if you want to delete everything from row 2 down, so if you click on the number 2 on the column and then hold shift and click on the number 8, or just do that, and now just click delete. Okay, now go back to the tab that we brought, the Excel Google Sheet that you brought everything into. I want you to, let's start with Facebook. So,
Column B.
yep, column B. So just first copy the time as well. So you can copy the time and column B. You can delete the other two actually because they're in the other sheet. But I don't want the header because the header's already in there. So I want the date and time from A2 all the way down to B8 and copy. Yep. And now go back to the template sheet and then paste. Okay, excellent. All right, so now what I want you to do is open OmniSAM. So the way to get to OmniSAM is you go app.omnisam.com.au. That's app.omnisam.com.au. Now, we're only doing a small batch, but you could do bigger batches, but no more than 90. So if we're going to post in multiple places, remember each place is also considered a post. So if we're going to do Facebook and LinkedIn, and there's 7 posts, that makes 14 posts, even though there's only 7 in the sheet. So just be mindful.
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to go down to marketing. Yep. Excellent. And then along the top, once you get into marketing, you'll see a lot of different menus, but you land on social media planner. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect your Facebook account and multiple Facebook accounts if you want to, and business pages. So click on connect. You'll get another pop-up soon once we move into integration. So stay where you are.
Click on social media.
Okay. You have another
Connect
pop-up.
to Facebook?
Yep, connect to Facebook. Correct. Great. Click continue. Which Facebook pages do you want to be able to post these posts to? Or you can connect all of them as well in case you want to do more than one.
Do I add both?
Yeah, you totally can. You can add as many as you like. I've got like about 50 business pages because all my coaches are a business page in themselves. Great. All right, so you can close that now. Now let's connect your LinkedIn account because LinkedIn and Facebook have the same posting rules, right? Same amount of longer words. So let's connect LinkedIn if you have it, that is.
Yep, I've got it. I just don't know how to use it.
Oh, okay. If you're not using it, you do not have to, but if you want to connect it,
I would like to use it.
Okay. Well, you might as well have something pop up on it, right? So just click allow.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign in.
Why is it not letting me sign in? Allow. Okay.
Yep. Add your page. Nice. Now you're going to be able to go back after today's session and do this with all the other accounts. Great. Okay.
Yep.
So now you're good. Click get started. Awesome. Now, let me run you through the different areas of the content planner. And I'll show you also where to go to connect the rest of your accounts later at the end. Remind me, but it's under settings and integrations, guys, if you want to connect more, or you can also do it in here too. All right, so you can see along the top, you've got planner. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one along, you'll see content, right? So if you click on content, no, we're not looking at that top. We're looking in under the word social media planner. Yeah, that one there.
Yep. Content.
Content. So if you click on content, this is where you can add different contents. This is where our team, if we're building for you, we put things in here for you to review and approve, to schedule. And statistics, because your accounts are connected, you're actually going to be able to read all the data and the comments and how it's performing all inside of OmniSAM across multiple accounts. How cool for those sexy number lovers out there, right? It's awesome. All right. Now go back to the planner for me just for one moment, and then I'm going to show you another area of the planner. On the right-hand side, you'll see that there's it's currently highlighted on the lines with the dots, and next to it is like a calendar-looking picture. Yep, if you click on that calendar picture, it will show you a calendar. So later, after we've scheduled, you're going to be able to see all of your posts popping up in here as well. Okay, so you can also make sure, you know, you haven't missed any days. So now, if we can go back to your original, to the Google Sheet that, oh no, we don't need to do that yet. Okay, so we've connected social media accounts. Next step is to upload your images. Now, we can store all our images, logos, branding assets, backgrounds, videos, all inside of OmniSAM as well. It's like your little amazing little Google Drive, but it makes it easier to connect videos and backgrounds and logos and branding to your funnels, your websites, your courses, because everything's stored in the system, right? Rather than it having to go and look for videos on YouTube or Vimeo or OneDrive. And the place we do that is under media assets. So if you look down under marketing, you'll see automation, sites, courses, and then media assets. Click on media assets. Great. Now, up the top, it's just going to tell you this is where you put all your stuff. Click OK. We know this because Sally said. All right. Now, I want you to click on the Upload Library. Yep, that one. And I want you to click first, Make a Folder, because we want to stay sorted. And on that folder, we're going to call this Week 1, Social Media. Because what we create here and what we teach people to create is reoccurring social media over 26 weeks. I'll tell you more about that later.
Yep.
So click Save. Now, go into the folder. So double click to get inside the folder. And click Upload. The big blue button. Click Upload. Go into your Week 1 folder, select all images and click Open. So go into the folder first, select all images and click Open. Now, on Monday, I want you to click on the 3 dots. If it makes it easier for you, rather than looking at the pictures, you can put it in, rather than big squares, you can have lines. It just depends on how you like to view your folder. But click Get Link. Go back to your Google Sheet, the second tab, the one that I gave you. Yeah, and in the URL for the image, double click in that cell, in Monday's cell, yep, that one, and paste. Yep, and just hit return. Now, if you wanted more than one image, you just put a comma and paste another URL and a comma and paste another URL. Let's keep going. Let's go to Tuesday, copy, paste. Wednesday, copy, paste. Thursday, copy, paste.
Get link. So just put it here, don't we?
Yep, double click and paste. Yep, perfect. So keep going. All right, now while we're waiting for Kylie to do that, feel free to unmute yourself if you've got any questions, guys.
Wow, they're quiet.
They are so quiet today.
Oops. Put the wrong one in.
Wonderful. And one more. Is there any questions coming in, team, that you've seen, even today or previously? Let me see if you put anything in my sheet.
They're done.
Great. Excellent. All right. So I see there's been a lot of people asking questions about OmniSAM. What I might do is, after we've done this, I might get Jackie to do a little demo for you of what you can do, some of the things you can do in OmniSAM. How does that sound? Would you like to see all the other features? Because this is just one of many features. All right. Cool. All right. So I want you to now go File, up the top, and we're going to save this file, and I want you to click Download.
In Microsoft Excel, Open Document,
CSV.
PDF, web page.
Download as tab, so CSV file.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. Trina's asking, she's just joined, and how do you get in? My team have got to go and just click a button to grant you access to the software. So team, you know the correct, actually I'm looking at it. Is it? The team will go in. It doesn't grant the software.
I've got it.
Oh, Jackie's on it. Thanks, honey.
So do I name it? It
Yeah,
says it's a
call
copy
it-
of the OmniSAM.
Yeah, call it just so that you can keep everything in. So, I mean, you would put all weeks in this, right? But for now,
Yeah.
let's just call it FBLI week 1. So I like to use shorthand FB, as you know what that is: LI, LinkedIn, IG, Facebook.
Yeah.
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 All
got it.
right, and make sure it's
Save.
set to CSV and click Save. Excellent. All right,
Yep.
let's go back to OmniSAM. All right, now I want you to go back to Marketing on the left-hand panel. Click on Content, which is, you're in the Planner section, so Content is the next section over. Yep. And where it says CSV, I want you to, up the top, so you're on CSV, excellent. Up the top, go Add New Post. Click on that button. Top right corner.
One?
Top right corner. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
And then Import
Upload.
CSV. Yep. That one. Awesome. Click in the middle and navigate to where you saved that CSV file and click on it. Click Open. Click Next.
Next.
Yep. Okay.
Create.
Hang on a moment. No, we've got to select where we want to post this. So drop it down and choose your Facebook accounts. So drop that down and choose which accounts you want to send it to. So if you're going to do all 3, click all 3. So 7 times 3 is whatever that is. That's how many
21.
posts we're going to do. Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
21.
so then just let that close up. So just click away. Yep. And click Create. Now, our team would normally hit Send for approval, and then it goes off to you to approve the post, but we do all the work, like all of this back-end work for you. Great. Now it says it's gone into review. So you click on the blue dot on the far right. Yep, that's it. Click on that to review and schedule. Just take a second. All right. So on the left-hand side, you will see like four little arrows next to the words of the post. Can you see the four? Yep, click on that.
Yep.
Click on that. All right. You just check you're happy with the way it looks, right? And then you go to the little drop-down icon next to post. So the word post at the bottom. Oh, actually, I want to show you something super cool. All right, hang on. I'm going to come back to you for a second. When you're looking through a Facebook group, a Facebook page or an Instagram post, and you see a comment on the post, right? Some people will do will stop, not only read the post, but click to read the comment. So one, it stops the scroll and it creates engagement. Now, what you can do in that comment is drop a CTA link to something, right? So, if this is in a reference to, say, a blog post that you've got or a video that you've got that takes this even further, or a lead magnet funnel, you can, in that where it says follow up comment, if you want to click on that there for me, Kylie, I'm just going to come back over to this one. You can put
Could I put a link?
first comment in there, right?
Yeah. So for this one, it's referring to some of the products they could use
Yeah.
to relax. So I
Yeah.
could put a link.
And
Could
you
I
could-
put the link to my website in there?
Exactly. No, direct to the product. Why would you make him go find it?
Okay. There's 3 products in there. So would I put 3 links in there?
You can only do, you could, but then that becomes a lot. I would just say, like, here's my favorite, drop that in and say, and you can explore more on the website, right? And when they go there, then they can go exploring.
All right.
Yes, Jewel, it's a call to action.
Yeah.
So there's different types of calls to action. There's what I like to call a soft call to action. So a soft call to action is making them take an action, but it's sending them to a resource that is just to help them, right? So it's giving them more education, going and reading a blog post. It creates engagement, and also it builds that know, like, and trust factor. A hard CTA either goes to a sale or to a sales call, to book a call, or to the top of a funnel. So if you've got a funnel that you've built for marketing purposes, you can get people to that top of funnel. That's a hard CTA. So they're going not just to go and read a blog post and go, pat on the head, hope you loved it. We're actually putting them into a funnel that will generate the follow-up systems and check-ins and all of that. So there's different types of ones, generally in what we're designing with you in this challenge, because remember, inspirational, motivational, educational, and has to be evergreen. Whatever you're sharing needs to be relevant in 6 months, 12 months, 2 years' time, okay? So just be mindful that if you're not going to probably be running that same promotion in 6 months' time, or that same free ebook won't be there, then don't use that. Okay, make sense? Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
So now click on the drop down arrow next to post. On the bottom, there's a big blue post. Yes. Click schedule post, go to September 1. Monday, and click schedule. Done.
Do you have to put a time in?
No, just let it go when it goes. You can,
Okay.
but why bother? Honestly,
Okay.
more time. So next one, click. So click the dots. You don't have to do comments if you don't want to. And then when you're ready,
I think
hit
that's a
schedule.
great idea though, because
Yeah.
it starts the conversation.
Okay.
But that's good. This one will.
Yeah.
Where could we send them to? Income stream. We could send them to the earn email, earn place, where they can have a look at the business.
Sure.
Business.
All right. But that's it. And then you're done. So keep going on those ones. Does anybody have any questions? Look, where's my sheet? Questions. All of this is great info. Can a customer purchase my course on OmniSAM? Yes, of course they can. Courses, membership programs, you can have e-commerce stores, print on demand, like a Shopify version of your own thing. All of that goodness is in OmniSAM. Any other questions about what it can do? Please ask. If you decide not to continue with OmniSAM, will you lose everything? Yes, because everything's in OmniSAM. If you can't afford $5 a day for a staff member to be, posting while you're sleeping, then you need to be thinking about income producing activities.
Uh-oh.
I'd love a coffee. Thank you to her husband, my lovely husband. All right. So, with the link, will I have all the resources that come with this challenge? Yes, you will. Everything that we've done and more. So many more. If you're on VIP, that is, sorry. If you're on VIP, you get all replays for life. Otherwise, everything disappears on the weekend. If you've got OmniSAM, well, you get everything and us. Yeah, you get to hang out with us all the time. Awesome. All right. So once you've done that one, let's just go back.
Okay.
So
Just
pop that one in. All right. So now
let's
you
go
can
back
see.
to where?
No. Actually, just do your last two, and then we're done. Now, other things that you can do, and this is what Joyce does sometimes, is, she'll do all places. So when you write the descriptions, rather than writing the descriptions platform specific, just choose Instagram, because Instagram's quite short, right? And you can use it nearly everywhere except Twitter, and I don't really use Twitter anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we just have a short description, and we can actually do Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, and is there any more, Joyce? But all at once, every place. It's really cool. Yep, love it.
I made a mistake, but I just figured out how to fix it.
Excellent. All right, and then just do the last one, and then you'll
Pretty
see
easy to navigate through, isn't it?
Yeah. And can you see along the top, it's got post, story, and reels. So what we're doing at the moment is a post. But you can do the exact same thing, everything that I've taught you this week, for stories. And then you can do the exact same thing for reels. But remember, you would paste the link in the video column. That's the only difference. So just do a week at a time. Eventually you'll get further ahead. But if you try to do all 12 weeks at one go, you'll probably run out of posts. But also, it's nice just to get a week done and kind of pat yourself on the back and go, one down. Excellent. All's done. Fabulous. Nothing's missing. Good.
Nope.
Love it. All right. So up the top. Yep. Then I think we're done. That's it. Import posts. Yep. Stick them in the calendar, please. Schedule them. Okay, so it now shows that you're completed. And if you now go back to Planner, just at the top, and you go to September, or in list view, you'll see everything. But if you go to the calendar view, on the right side, you'll see the calendar icon. Yep. Go to September, and you'll start to see all your posts there. And the great thing as well is if you're back on the, you can see all the statistics and everything in here. And once you
that's good.
Now
go
that
to
you've
here,
connected
then it'll
your,
show you the statistics.
yes, once they start posting, you'll see comments and all sorts of good things in there. Also, now that you've connected your social account, you can actually reply to messages that you get from the Facebook page in here. You can only choose one major page for conversations, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll need a secondary account, a sub account, another one of these. Because I've got
hmm
multiple business pages for each of the coaches, and they just have their own little OmniSAM. But yeah, there you go. That's it. You could have done 1 week, but keep going, and you'll be on to week 2 before you know it. How's that, Kylie?
That's awesome.
Okay, you can stop share screening now.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
how's that? You're done, right?
I'll be your guinea pig every day.
How do you feel that you'll go with that moving forward?
I think I'll do the dark session just to make sure I've got it in my head
Mhm.
and then just keep doing it. And you're right. The more you do it, the easier it'll get because you get repetitive.
Exactly.
It builds into the memory, the muscle memory.
That's right. Same with using any software. You build muscle memory when you use it. And this is why I recommend everyone just get set up in a good bit of software that's going to scale with your business to whatever number you want to get it to, whether it's multiple 6 figures or multiple 7 figures. It's, whatever it is. OmniSAM is that piece of software that you can use past that $1 million mark, right? That will continue to do everything that Kajabi, Thinkific, Keep, WordPress, Shopify, all the things do. All in. This is why we created, and why we do what we do is we want to make this software affordable. Not only that, once you build up that muscle memory of how to use the software, you're so fast in it. And also, imagine then having to go and learn another piece of software. And this is where I struggled with. When I first started, I went with everything that was free. And then what happened? I grew out of the software. I had to rebuild everything and relearn how to use a new piece of software. And then I had to do it again. And then again. I had to do it 4 times before I finally found a home for 8 years with Kajabi and Keep. And I wish I had just went with them to begin with. I would have made my money faster. I would have been able to show up more professionally from the beginning. And now, of course, me, I've been wanting to have my own software company for a really long time. And now Jackie and I do. But, you need a good CRM in your business. You really do. Or you are literally leaving money on the table. You are. Your CRM is the beating heart of your sales and marketing system. It really is. And if you're using MailChimp, seriously, and you're going free, and if you can't just spend $5 a week on your business as an investment, it's not an expense. It's an investment that will make you money. You need to have some coaching around like how to see money in regards to business, right? I will spend $5,000-$10,000 on ads and I'm not scared because I know my numbers. When you know your numbers and you know your investment's going to give you a return, it's just smart business, data-driven decisions. If you would prefer to go with Keep, great. Active campaign, okay, you will outgrow it. ConvertKit, great, you will outgrow it, right? Depends on where you want to go. But the choice is yours, it's your business. But we are an option for you as adults to decide if OmniSAM is a good fit for you or not, right? I can't force you to pay and I can't force you to get at your credit card, but I can give you the resources and the information to make an informed decision as a business owner, as an adult, if this makes good business sense. All right. Does anybody have any more questions? I'll just check my sheet. All right. I should tick these as I answer them, shouldn't I? Thank you. Tracy, all the info is great. Can a customer purchase my course? I did that one already. The link I did. It has been discussed in a previous challenge day. Since I am very early in my business launch, I want to initially understand the basics and how it can work without any software. Really? You want to run a business with no software? no software. You totally can. But where do you want to spend your time? It's a lot of manual work, manual emails. You have to send a weekly email and a newsletter, and you've got to do that every single week. Do the math on $5 a day to have a staff member following up messaging, funnels, courses, websites, calendar booking systems. How long do you spend going backwards and forwards through emails just trying to get an appointment, or send them a link? They book an appointment, they get all the reminders and text message reminders, less likely to be a no-show. What is the value of a system doing that for you? Or if they don't show and they cancel, the system then says, oh, I saw you were really busy and you cancelled your appointment. Can we help you find another time? And they keep touching base. Oh, I know life is hectic. And you don't have to do that. What is that worth for you? $5 a day? Up to you, right? I'll just say our people who love to work with us are not scared of spending $5 a day. If you're scared of spending $5 a day, you're in the wrong community here. Just saying. If you're a business owner, if you're doing this for a hobby, go for it. Have fun. Enjoy Canva. It's awesome. But I'm not going to bullshit you just to try and get the sale, because I'm not. Business is hard. It's going to take work. Some people will try and throw you shiny ball marketing techniques and say, you just do all these posts and you'll make $1 million. No, you will not. You have to follow up or get your system to follow up for you. So, yeah, I'm not trying to get the sale, to be honest. If you're not willing to spend $5 a day on software, you're in the wrong place. All right, Judy. In the premium membership, it says websites and memberships are in it. No, you can have unlimited memberships, unlimited websites, unlimited domains, unlimited courses, unlimited funnels, unlimited staff members in there. All unlimited. So memberships, no additional cost for memberships. If you have questions, please reach out to hello@omnisam.com.au, or just message your success coach and they can jump in. We can organise a little face-to-face demo of the software. But I'm going to hand it over to Jackie now, who will give you a little demo of the software as well, because I know a few of you want to see what else it does. Where's my lovely Jackie Ashley? Is she hiding somewhere? Hello. Well, there were no bombers. There were no bombers. Yeah. Yep. Well, Sarah should be looking after that. Are you good with that, Sarah? Excellent.
I've got just letting you know, intro call at 12. Can someone else do that for me? Would you like me to do this?
I can do the demo. If you know me, I know too much about
Yeah,
the software that I go on.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and do the call at 12. As we know, we've had lots of people booking calls with me since this meeting and yesterday, so I'm back to back. So Sally, if you can do the demo, that would be great.
Yeah, no worries. I'm on it. All right, let's do it. I can go this way. Let me open the demo account and show you. If you've got any more questions about what it can do, please ask, and I'll also go into that for you.
And maybe open also the business in the box live coaching one. Pick one of those to share as well.
So in the GSD that we'll be doing in a few weeks' time, we're going to be building out so much automation in your systems. We're going to be building, I'm just waiting for my system to load. We're going to be building funnels. So you'll actually have an active lead generation funnel by the end of the 3 days, plus a calendar booking system so that you can automate all your calendar booking and the follow-ups and cancellations and no-shows and all the follow-up systems for that. We're also going to build you a 2-year email nurture that will consistently deliver content so it keeps your email list healthy. There's other automations that will be giving you that you wouldn't even know about, but what they do is they keep your email list healthy. They, stop sending people messages when they don't want them anymore. And also, if they opt back in, a lot of CRMs, it's really, really hard to get them back into the system. We've built in automations to make that a much easier process. So I'm just jumping into the demo account first to show you a few of the things that it can do. All right, here we go. And I think this one here is the correct screen. All right, let's try this. Nope. Where's Ecamm hiding? Here somewhere. There you are. That one. There we go. All right. So inside of OmniSAM, why is it doing that? Let's. Because I didn't set this up for a demo, this window. That's okay. We can do this. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So this is OmniSAM, and we're inside of OmniSAM. I'll just, fix a couple little things here. All right. So this is OmniSAM, and on the dashboard here, if you're a numbers person like me, you can set up as many different tracking widgets as you like, and it will also bring in all of your review information, any of your other analytics that you might like to see. So if you're running Facebook ads or Google ads, that can all be displayed here on the dashboard. And you can create multiple dashboards. So if you've got different promotions or different products that you want to track, you can create multiple dashboards with lots of amazing data to help you make informed data-driven decisions inside of OmniSAM. Now, on top of that, also, you have the calendars section. Inside the calendar area, you can link your calendar in here, but also if you have multiple calendars, like a calendar for, personal family calendar, and then a calendar for another business, and then your own business calendar, you can have all of this in here. So when people book appointments, it will actually look at multiple calendars for conflicts before booking appointments. So you don't have to worry about double booking. If you've got a team, you can also in here see what your team's calendar is. As you can see down here, there's a few different types of calendars and different types of groups, but you can turn these on to view different team member calendars as well. The contacts file, this one, inside of the contact record, we can sort these by and view as many different ones of the fields inside the contact record as you like. So for example, you guys that have success coaches right now, when we open this inside of OmniSAM, we can see the name of your success coach in here as well. And you can make all sorts of different filters to view different groups of people inside of here. Now, inside of the actual contact record itself, it's divided into 3 main areas. So the first area down here on the left-hand side, this shows you all the contacts information, and you can add as many different fields to this as you want. So for example, we're building out a coaching practice where they have 8 different weeks. So we've got 8 different weeks of tabs down here that they can view all the notes from the coaching that they've done over the 8 weeks. Also on this left-hand side, this is where you will see what tags, because tags help us segment. Also, what automation they're in, so that you can have a look and say, oh, they're in the join the Facebook group reminder series, and they're also in the long-term nurture, and they're also in, and they've joined the Canva Made Easy challenge, and they've purchased whatever products. So all of this shows you what the stuff in the box, right? The automations are taken care of for you. Opportunities, this is where we track where they are in regards to the sales pipeline. Are they a new lead? Are they a lead that's currently in correspondence backwards and forwards? Are they in negotiation? Are they won, lost, or abandoned? So we can see that under there. And then under here, this is where we grant our offers. So offers are courses, membership programs, and literally anything you can add a dollar sign to. That's what this is. So you can grant everything directly on the customer's file. And then here just lets us know where they are. So, do not disturb. So if they opt out of emails, text messages, and phone calls, right, we keep it nice and simple where we can see if they have opted out. Now, this central window here, this is so cool because every single communication point that you can actually have with a customer happens in this window. So if you were to send me a text message, it would show up here. And then you sent me a message from Facebook, it would show up here. And then you were over on Instagram and you sent me a message, it would show up here. So we can see all the different places where we have conversations in the one place. And you know what's even cooler? When they've sent messages from multiple places, there'll be little buttons across the top here that will say email, Instagram, Facebook, Google Business, text messages, phone calls. And you can click, and if I clicked Instagram and typed a message, it would send straight the message back to the DM in Instagram. So we talk to our prospects on the platform that they want to be spoken to, and we don't have to go hunting it down. Where did they speak to us last? Right? And the other cool thing is, if you have your phone connected in here, if you have a phone call, it will record the phone call that you have, it will transcribe it, it will attach it to here, which is awesome. If Jackie's having a phone call and she'll go, look, somebody asked a question, this phone call was great, but there's a few other things. Go listen to that phone call and can you give me some answers? I can just jump into the customer's record, listen to Jackie's call, and tell her how to reply. So the great thing about conversations is we get to speak to our prospects in the way they want to be spoken to. And we don't have to worry about, jumping around all the different social places. Now, this third window for your contacts, this is where you can set up tasks, and you can do this for yourself, right? The first one's activity. So in activity, it will tell you every landing page that they've visited, anything they've opted into, anything that they've purchased. That will all show up in here, their activity, the actions that beautiful human has taken. You can set up tasks for yourself so you don't forget to do tasks. You can also add notes. So every time we have a conversation with somebody, we add a note in here to reference what we spoke about. You can then come in here, and if you're on a call and you want to book an appointment, you can just come in here, choose what type of appointment, who it's with, what time, and you can also show the time slots in whichever time zone you want. This is so handy when I'm talking to somebody in America. I'm still seeing the appointments that are available in Australia, but I can come down here and say that they're in Pacific. I can click on this and I can speak to them in their time zone. So I can say, hey, I've got an appointment at 7 o'clock Pacific time. Right? But for me, that 7 o'clock appointment is actually 12 p.m. But it's so I can still continue to have that conversation with them as well. All right. So, and then here, this, if you've ever used DocuSign or you're in the coaching business and you need people to sign contracts, this is that. It will do contracts for you. You can add contracts in here. The system can automatically send it to them when they join your coaching program. You can also set it to send follow-ups if the contract doesn't come back. And on top of contracts, you can even just have fillable documents that you might want them to fill in at the end of a coaching program. So, and then that lives directly on their file. And money, this is where all the transactions, you can come in and see what they've purchased. All the transactions, any subscriptions, and any invoices, whether they're just a quote or later if they decide to then proceed as well. So that's all the payments, like literally everything that you will need for your customer in one little place. All right, there's other things along the top here, but a lot of that is just going a little deeper into here. Now, opportunities, this is the thing that everybody should be looking at every day, multiple times a day, to ensure that you're not letting leads fall through the cracks. But this is where we can see where people are in the sales process. So you can also have multiple pipelines as well. So we've got a pipeline for Canva Made Easy. We've got a pipeline for people who are looking at our software program, and we have a pipeline for those who are looking at our elite mastermind program. And we've got a pipeline for people who want us to build things for them. So you can have multiple pipelines, but same, like I always say, keep it super simple. The easiest one is this one. A new lead, now they're showing interest or having a conversation, they've booked appointment, they're not interested, or you sold. This is the other pipeline that we give you, which is new lead in. Now what happens is, say they give you their email address and they come in here. If they reply to that email, the system will already automatically move them into here, because now they're having a conversation with you. So you might have 500 people in here as a new lead not talking to you, just downloading your free resources. But who are the people that are actually replying to the emails, replying to the text messages, replying to the Facebook comment conversation? That will move them into here. Then we've got a short call. And if they no-show or cancel, this puts them into a follow-up system to say, oh, we're so sorry you missed the appointment. Please rebook. Here's a link. It sends the person, like Jackie, it sends her a message and says, here's this person's number. Call them. Click this button straight on her phone. And then we've got the longer calls. If you're sending invoices, negotiations is usually when they go, oh, I need to talk to my partner. Or if they didn't buy, if they won, if they left a review, if they were a customer and cancelled, if they're in the long-term nurture, if they're a bad fit. Okay, so that it all comes in the business in a box that we're going to be giving you as well, and all the automation behind it is all in the business in a box that you'll get when you join us. Money, is a good section, right? This is where we can make money so we can help more people. I don't make more money in my business so I can buy myself a Maserati, even though I really want one. I make more money so I can hire more staff so that I can serve my people better. That's why we make money in this OmniSAM. It is not to go and buy a mansion. It is to buy better staff and give a better experience. So in here, what you can do is you can send out reoccurring invoices. This is where you build those documents and contracts that I showed you that were attached to the customer's file. This is where you can look at the orders that have been paid or people that have viewed your checkout and have not purchased. This is where you'll see and you can build any of your membership subscriptions, which is anything with a reoccurring payment. Even when I was in network marketing, I had my own on the side membership, right, where they would get, like I would use all of my, when you get extra points and you buy extra stuff for yourself and you give it away to people. I actually built a membership program around that to have prize draws and also, so an extra side stream of income. Payment link. So if you just need, a quick payment link, you can come in here and say, make a $50 payment link and send it to somebody. Transactions just shows you transactions. Products, this is where you'll build your online courses. Also, you can just build standalone products like a coaching session, right? $400 for a coaching session or a consulting session. That's a product. We can build that in there, which then we can turn it into a checkout. Collection. So collections are, say, if you're selling clothing, it's a great example where you've got t-shirts in different sizes and different colors. We can make collections around that for your e-com store. And again, inventory. If you've got physical products, you can say, please reorder when we hit 2 products left. Coupons, you can make coupons for any single type of product that has a checkout. Settings and integrations, these are all the different payment gateways that you can connect into OmniSAM to collect payments. Stripe, PayPal, Authorized Net, MNI, manual payment method, which is tap, and cash, coming in, and Square, which I'm so excited about because I've been wanting Square because the four-wheel drive club that my husband's in, he wouldn't look at the software because they want Square, and so now we have Square. So that's all to do with payments. In marketing, this is awesome. So what we got here is, as you can see, some scheduled posts. We all looked at all of this today and how those scheduled posts will show up here inside your schedule. Now, the other thing that you can build here is an email campaign. These are just one-off emails, okay? So if you just want to send one email blast to a set group of people, but it doesn't need to be automated, you can come in here. But if you think you're going to use it again, you just build yourself a template. So all of the templates in here, this is where you can build out, say, this is actually in the Business in a Box. I'll show you all the templates that we've built for you for your emails. And if you want people to help sell your product, you can actually set up all your affiliate marketing stuff in here too. So anybody who shares OmniSAM, for example, you all have your own link. And if people buy, you get paid. And you get paid for as long as they continue paying for the software. You get 30% for the person that you invite. And if that person invites 10 people, you get 10% from those 10 people as well, right? So it's a great additional revenue stream. And then this in here, this is where you can create your own brand boards. So text, logos, all of that sort of stuff in there so that your team are all on the same page. Automations, I'm going to show you automations more so in the Business in a Box, okay? This is the stuff. This is the automation. This is the stuff that I seriously geek out on. But automations will do so many things for you. We also have AI here. This AI within the system can help you plan your socials, write your blogs, give you advice on funnels, how to build a website, and emails. So you can generate content directly inside of the app. Campaigns. Campaigns are more, honestly, you just use workflows. Just use workflows. Next, sites. So sites is where you build all the forward front-facing stuff that the user can see, all the funnels that you put people in. So, for example, this funnel, somebody opts in to see a video. Then they become a lead, right? And then they go to the next stage. Then they go to the download page and then the email page. Now, some of our funnels have got 15 steps in them. Some have got 3. But what it does is it keeps all, and if you do join OmniSAM, you get so much training around funnel building, and we've already built your first funnel for you, ready to just customize with your own sparkle. You can also build as many websites as you want to and connect as many domains to the account as you want to. So if you've got multiple businesses with multiple websites, build them in here and connect them all, because then you can track their statistics. If you're in the e-com store or print on demand or Etsy type thing, you can build a whole e-com store in here. Also, you can build all your blogs in here. If you already have a really great WordPress, you can connect it all in here, so you don't have to worry about integrating any of your forms, any lead capture informations that you already have over on WordPress. We just connect it in here and it can all talk to each other seamlessly. Your client portal, this is where they go and log into their courses and their membership programs. Forms is what it is. It's forms. Surveys is what it is. It's surveys. Surveys can also be used as quizzes. Quizzes are great lead magnets. Huge. If you've got a website, any website, you can install a chat widget. You know that little speaky bubble that lives down the bottom of a corner of people's websites? If you've got a website, you can set up a chat widget in here and it can do a couple of things. One, you can attach an AI to it to answer questions for you. Second, it can email you to let you know somebody's on your website looking for some help, or you can create it to be live so that throughout the business day, if somebody asks you a question on your website or any landing page for that matter, you get a ping on your phone and you can sit there and just chat with them and fix them up straight away. QR code, again, QR codes are just generated to go to pages, and multiple pretty links. So you'll probably heard me say the word pretty link a few times. Sometimes when you create different landing pages or QR codes or lots of different URLs, they look really long and ugly. If you've got a domain attached in here, you can create pretty links. So you would have seen canvamadeeasy.com/Zoom. Now, the actual Zoom link is really long and ugly and hard. You could never remember it. So we make it simple, canvamadeeasy.com/Zoom, and it redirects to the actual Zoom link. So great for pretty links. A lot of other people, they pay for pretty links, and you don't need to in here either. Awesome. All right. So next is, just get out of settings. Jackie does a better job at this than me because I know all the things that it does. Jackie just does how you don't teach them everything you know and only show them what they need to know. I know everything in here. Okay, courses and communities. So it is what it is. It's courses. You can build your own courses in here, communities in here, and then also when people complete the course, you can generate automatically generated certificates. So, and you can also add gamification to the courses, so they get points if they do certain things, and then at the end they get a beautiful certificate that you can design inside of here or use Canva, and then you put a little bit of you put a little thing in there and it inserts their name automatically when they complete their course. When you finish Canva Made Easy, that will unlock for you soon. Media assets, we looked at this today. In media assets, you can store all sorts of stuff. In ours, we've got one for each type of promotion. We've got our entire brand kit in there, videos, so many things. It has to be under 4 gig, but that's pretty easy. I mean, I uploaded a 4-hour video the other day and that was under 4 gigs, so it's not hard to stay under that. And keep them well sorted. This was me just playing around this morning with the builder, practicing before your session today. Reputation. So on reputation, this is where we can link all of your Facebook and Google reviews. And if you get some of those sort of spammy reviews that aren't people you know, you can actually request a review direct in app to try and get that review taken down. You can also set up an AI, or you can just do it yourself, reply directly inside of here to your reviews. Did you know that if somebody's doing research on different companies, they're more likely to choose somebody not just who's got reviews, but somebody who's replied to their reviews has a higher chance of converting than those that do not. So by being prompted that, hey, you've got a review, go reply to it, you will never miss a chance to reply to a review. Also, you can send requests directly from here for people to leave a review, and I'm going to do that with all of you. And this is where you review your reviews. You can also add and create widgets. Have you ever seen on people's websites where you can see all their Google views on their landing page? You can just build a widget here and put it straight onto any landing page, and every time you reviews are added, it just automatically updates on every place you have it on all pages. All right, so that is the functional parts. The only place I wanted to take you into, which I skipped over, was conversations. This is where you will have all the conversations from all the places. So remember I showed you on the customers file where there was that center window with all conversations? This is just a bigger view of conversations because it's so huge. That's how we interact with people. We have conversations, whether it's through email or text or Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or Pinterest, or where we have conversations. So they're all just here in one place, sorted in unread, read, starred, so that you can action them more efficiently. Also, we have our own app. If you go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search for OmniSAM, you will see we have our own app. With this app, one, you can make phone calls from it. This is what you make phone calls from to be able to have the recordings. You can text back and forward. If you do market stalls, you can take payments using your app. You just tap and pay using the OmniSAM app. If you're having a chat with a friend or a prospect and you're like, oh, that's $100, they're like, can I pay now? You can just jump in, use your phone, shoot them a link, and they can pay straight from your phone. There are many other third-party apps that we have integrated for you. So many, lots are free. But if you're into print on demand, a really popular one that people use are the Printify. Right, design your pretty t-shirts in Canva or coffee mugs or whatever, and it connects straight in here. So you just make pretty pictures, make an online store, and watch the money come. But don't forget, if you build it, they will not come. You still need marketing. Just going to say, I'm not going to lie, because I've heard people share this type of thing and go, oh, just build it and you'll be making money. No, you won't. You need marketing and sales. You cannot sell a secret. You cannot. So there's lots of different collections, and we're always adding new things in here to save you worrying about integration, right? So a lot of people who use Zapier will know what I mean when you're trying to get different pieces of software to talk to each other. This is where you will come and join us in our user community. This is our own online membership that is free for you, but it's not. I'm not going to be able to do much in here because this is a demo account. Our academy is where we store all our courses for you. If you do need to use Zapier, we have our own Zap. So that's what that is. This is so you can come and join us in the user Facebook group. And finally, down the very bottom is if you're sharing OmniSAM with people, you'll have your own partner account. Now in the back end here, this is where you'll add your staff, right? If you've got lots of staff members, this is where you can program and start to train your own AI bot. So once the bot knows what it is you do and how to respond to questions, you can actually turn it on and it will reply to emails and text messages and all sorts of great things for you. But there is time in training, and again, if it's not your thing, just stay away from it. Do the stuff you need to do now to make the money to get you to the place where you can hire somebody who's really good at bots. And connecting your own phone numbers, reputation, multiple domains, and lots of other things under here. So there we go. This is OmniSAM. Omni meaning one and SAM meaning sales, automation, marketing. You will still need design software. You will still, if you have a team, need project management software, but anything sales and marketing related, all in here. Now, up on top of that, we even up here with this little green button here, we have a complete library that we have 10 people working on, constantly updating this library for you. You can search for help on literally anything inside of OmniSAM. And we have 24/7 real humans on chat support for you. And if they can't answer it in chat, you can ask them to jump into Zoom, and then they'll just get you to share screen and click by click. They're available 24/7 so that you're never left alone and needing help. That's it. That's all the good stuff. That's OmniSAM. So honestly, Jackie wanted me to show you a business in a box. All right. So when you join with us as part of this event, we normally sell our businesses in a box for $3,000. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to give away a business in a box, and you will be able to join us on the 3-day event to automate so many areas of your business that you would not have thought of because it's not what you do all day, every day. Yours is motivating people, helping people lose weight, selling jewelry, training dogs, right? What I do is set up people's automation, and I'm good at it. I'm not good at many things in this life, but I am good at automating. This is some of the things that you get. We've already built out your calendar system. We've already built in your opportunity pipeline and all the automation that happens in the background, all built. When somebody replies, automatically in there. When people book appointments, automatically in there. When somebody don't show, automatically in there. When you finish appointment and you fill in a form to say how the appointment goes, it sends an email to them to say, here's a recap of our meeting, and adds a note to the file. And you can also say, when do I need to follow up again on the form? When you click the follow-up date on that day, the system will send them an email and a text message to say, I said I was going to touch base with you today. Here I am. And you'll also get a text message and an email saying, hey, you were supposed to call this person. Click the button and call them. Hey, you didn't see me on the text message. Here I am in your email. Call the person. You're losing money. Right? No, it doesn't stuff like that, but you get what I mean. Also, what we've done is we've built in here for you marketing funnels. Emails. So in the email section under templates, we've written 96 emails for you, niche specific. So there's over 60 niches to choose from. And if we don't have yours, we show you how we can help you change these. Like, we don't have an architect one right now, and we've working with an architect. So I've got our copywriters in writing architect emails. So as new people come in, we're always adding to the niches that we have written these emails for. So this one that I'm in right now is a life coach. And if you go into this, the only thing that you will need to do is add your logo and put your name and change maybe the footer if this is not your right color. And then if you read this, it's actually for a life coach. Life coaches talk about self-awareness, empathy, active listening, resilience. These are all so you keep your list healthy, because you have to show up every week in people's emails. You do, guys, or your reputation sending drops and you're putting yourself at risk of going into people's spam and promotions if you're not showing up all the time. And these are resource, love you type emails. They're not buy my shit emails, buy my stuff, selling, promotional. This is this complements that evergreen stuff that you've got out there. Okay? That's all about giving and helping. We've also built many automations. I'm not going to go through everything with you right now, but we've built all the sequences that you need for getting in a brand new lead. Doesn't matter where and how, they all come in here, and it's all automated for you what happens after they come in. So as soon as they come in as a brand new lead, whether you've met them at an event and they've given you a business card and you've photograph the business card using your OmniSAM app, it'll come in here as a new lead. If they opt into your free training, new lead. And then all the automation follows under here that we've already built for you. All you have to do is edit at just the green bits, really, and add your own sparkle. Even on most of the emails are already pre-written. You just got to go, oh, yeah, like it, turn it on. Okay, so that's a new lead. This is after they book an appointment, and things happen if they don't book an appointment. Cancel an appointment. That's all in there. All the follow-ups. These are the things that you guys probably would never have thought of. It's only because this is what I do for a living, is all the other things that we can do to stop leads going stale, re-warming up leads. If we've got their email address and not their phone number, it'll send them a message and say, hey, we've got your email address, but we don't appear to have your phone number. Can you update your information? Or maybe we only have their email address. It'll send an email and say, hey, we've noticed that we don't have your name. We'd like to know who to call you. Can you just update your information, please? Or you've got a phone number and no email. It'll send a text message and do the same thing. So that's all programmed in here for you. You don't need to know how. You just need to know it's done and trust the process. List management, again, this is about keeping a healthy list. Invoicing, automated. So when you create an invoice, it sends it out, but then also follows up if they don't pay. Reviews and referrals, exactly what it says. If you send a note out asking somebody to leave a review and they don't, it can automate follow-ups and also thank them if they do. This is where all of remember those emails that I told you about for the 2 years worth of emails? This is where it's all built in here. So every time a brand new lead comes in, it gets sorted into what month we're currently in, and it throws them into one of these nurtures. And they will stay in this for 2 years unless they opt out. And then, birthdays, right? Birthday reminders. I've also put in an AI bot, not yet. I put them in all the businesses in a box because I am building them and testing them, but I wanted to have this is coming, right? Just wait till it's working. But I didn't want to give people accounts and then have to go through and sort that all later. So that's all sitting in these too. So that's your business in a box. Inside of that as well, you get these 2 funnels. So there's 2 different funnels. We've even created the lead magnet for you, and it's niche specific. So whatever the lead magnet is here inside of this, right, is usable for a life coach. And this is kind of what it looks like. But you got to come in here and put your own colors in, right? So this is find peace with life coaching. You can excel at life. And this is the lead magnet opt-in that we've written. You've just got to add your own colors, and you can change the pictures if you want to as well. But it's ready to go once you put your own little bit of information in there. Also, all the pages for the funnel: opt-in page, booking page, success page, unsubscribe page, the form that you fill out after a call, updating contact information, asking for reviews. The review stuff's pretty cool. Like if we ask for a review, you'll go to a page that says, can you rate us on stars 1 to 5? If you give us 1 to 3, it sends you off to a page and says, oh, we're so upset. You don't like our service. What can we do better? Can you fill in this survey, and can we have an appointment to chat, because we really want to do better? And we're not sending them to Google to complain. If they tip 4 and 5, it sends them over and says, hey, thank you for the 4 stars. Could you leave us a public review on Google? So it's a great way, as you're working with a big number of people, to be able to filter people who are, not happy, and you're not sending them straight to Google. So we've built that in there for you too. What else have we got? Oh, so many things. But all of what I've just went through over the 3-day workshop, all of this, and especially this, all of these automations will be turned on. If I was to build this system from scratch and charge somebody for this, it'd be at least $9,000 to $10,000. Easy. I'm doing a smaller build than this at the moment, and they're paying $5,000 for it. It's a more customized, very customized, but this is what you need. This is, remember I said, no, always build a fast track, always build a slow track, and no dead ends. That's what this is. It is that. It's my brain here. All right, guys. We have not even gone dark. I totally forgot. Any other questions we have coming in? Let me go to my little book over here that the team are looking after. We are going to go dark though. We haven't even given you your homework. You know what it is, right? Go live. Hang on. Let's find that one. Where is the button? It's over here. Okay, here we go. So here's your homework. All right, I've got to shorten this lesson if we run this again. Where's my homework post? Here we go. Home play. Alrighty then. So our home play today, inside the course, you're going to learn about fonts and typography, which is one of my favorite designing things. It was one of my favorite subjects when I was studying design. And also, you're going to schedule your 12 weeks worth of content, right? How awesome. And then you're just going to let us know on the post that it's all done, and drop a link to one social media place that you're going to be sharing on, and that way, right, we can all go and give you a thumbs up and comment and share that love. Now, your Live in 5 challenge is, what is a win or an achievement that you have had in your business that you're really proud of? So for me, you know what? I'm going to do it on live myself because we've been going for a while. The second one is, if you could improve one aspect of your business today, what would it be? And then that should say number 4 on it. What did you like best from day number 4? All right, let's do that and click save. Okay, so before we head out, 3 hand raises for what did you like best today? And then we're going to go dark. Who wants to come up and share what did they like today? Don't be shy, or I'm going to pull you up anyway. How about Judy? Come on up. She's like, yes, you do. Come on up. You can do it.
Hi.
Hi, Judy.
I enjoyed watching the inner workings of OmniSAM. There's so much involved in that, and very technical. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest with you. And somebody that's not tech savvy, it really scares me.
Yeah. With the interface and what it does, it has a lot of capabilities. But when you
Yeah.
come in, we work with you to decide what's the most important thing to work on, because it's kind of like other software that has so many options, but you don't always use. Like, think about all the things Canva can do. There's certain areas you will use more than others. And the
Right.
same with the software. It is scary, but it is worth it, right?
Oh,
If you were to build one funnel, which we've already built for you, all
mhm.
you have to do is tell people about it. And the rest takes care of it. And then we just show you how to watch the information that's coming in. So what we want to do is, even though I showed you everything it can do, that is not what you're going to do. You're only going to use
Right.
the stuff you need. And if you were to learn 1 to 2 new things every week, say you 2 new things, you'll know 104 things about OmniSAM by the end of the year.
You are very good at numbers.
So the overwhelm is that uncomfort, fear space.
Mhm. Yes.
But what happens beyond that? All the good shit, right?
Well, yeah, you can do everything in one spot instead of having 10 windows open trying to take care of something.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And also, normally, right, and before we were doing OmniSAM, I had to have Keep, Kajabi, Calendly, Acuity, and Calendly we did actually, and then Zapier to make everything talk to each other.
Yeah.
And then Zapier breaks all the time. The thing with this is it's built to talk to each other. So, you know what I showed you in sites and courses? That's Kajabi. What I showed you in automation, that's Keep.
Wow.
Right? So, and then the scheduling, that's Hootsuite. It's just different pieces of software in one. And you just learn one thing at a time. That's it.
Yes.
Everything good always starts out scary. Just does. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to learning it.
Yeah. And you're coming to the GSD with you're able to do the GSD sessions. There's 3 of them. Plus you all get an onboarding. It doesn't matter how many. It'd be good if you could all
Okay.
get your onboarding done before GSD. That way all your domains
And when
everything
is that
linked.
again?
Yeah, I'll get you the dates here. Where's my calendar? Calendar. Okay, I'm going to give you Aussie times right now, and then you just Google it.
That's fine.
So it's 6 a.m. the 17th of September in Melbourne time. So for you in America, it'll be on the 16th, and I'm not sure what time that is. And it goes for 3 days. But by the end of it, you will have an automated business. And also, as part of joining OmniSAM, this that you're in right now, not this particular room, but we have the VOZ open and we have experts every day. So all of you who are doing the $1 trial, utilize that, even if you don't stay with us for the next month, right? Once it goes away, because that is where you're going to learn so much in that first month. Also, from next week, Tuesday through Friday or Monday through Thursday in America, me and my team, we sit in there every day and just work side by side. So jump in and come and go as you please from that Zoom account. And you can chat with other friends that you've made here and organize time to jump in and play around and talk together. That room is there for you guys to utilize even when my team's not in that room. And we've got Sarah and Karen. They're both in America, so they work on American times as well. And I'm in Australia. Kathy's in New Zealand, and Joyce and Mar and Ethel are in the Philippines. So we've got the world covered. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Kylie, come on up. What did you like best about today? Oh, I already know your answer.
I loved being the guinea pig. I loved doing all of that. That was heaps of good stuff. Guys, don't be scared to put your hand up.
Oh, so good. All right, one more. Who else can I see in there? Katrina, come on up.
I'm with Kylie. I think that seeing someone that doesn't know where to go, was very helpful. And I had to miss out a little bit of it. My husband's out on a 2-week trip on a motorcycle, and so he had called in the meantime, so I missed a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's okay. I can see you got a star, so you've got lifetime access to all the things that we've covered in here anyway. But yeah, if you've got, I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the list, but if you have joined us in OmniSAM, I mean, even the next month with us, getting everything set up, you'll be surprised what you can learn in a short amount of time with the software. And then, you know, it will start taking care of business for you. Like once that lead magnet funnel is built for you guys, everywhere you go, just say, if anyone knows Eric Worry, if I send you a link, do you want to check out this, you know, time-saving tool? Or if you're going live, put a QR code up on the screen, right? And every person who goes there is going to go into an automated follow-up system for you to, you know, get emails and touch base with you and get weekly emails. All of that's going to be ready to go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with you all inside of OmniSAM. As you all know, we are just launching. So you get everything, get all the unlimiteds, everything. But as soon as we hit 333, because that's Jackie and I, we love the number 3, users, the founding price will disappear. But if you sign up before then, you will get that for life. So the starter price with the premium package. And we're hoping to have a big launch party in the new year. So if that comes before we hit the 333, but that'll be when the price goes up, and it will be $297 a month once we move out of founding prices. All right, guys, have a great day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. I'm good to hang out. I'm just checking my calendar for everyone when we go dark. Let me hit today. Yes, I am good to hang around just for a little bit. So hang in, everyone in the VIP room or the Zoom room. Everybody else, whoa, it's been a while. You made it? Did you make it to the end of the live? Really? Make sure you celebrate that, because we've been going. It's at 12:30. I started at 10, 2.5 hours on the live stream. And you're still here. Make sure you made it to the end under the video so we can celebrate you. I hope that you take action with what we covered today and you didn't just watch it and do nothing, right? Use what you've learned, this valuable resource, and get out there and get shit done. All right. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income producing activity done every day. And I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Dress code is sparkles. It's our celebration tomorrow. Yes, it's our graduation celebration, and dress code is sparkles. Just saying. See you then.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.